Hello my dear friends eaters, how's life? In this video I will show you how I created this stunning artwork. Boom! Wow! Did you enjoy it? I mean, if you say no, I will come and find you and then I will destroy your Photoshop, so don't you dare say no. Anyway, this artwork was actually different from all of the other artworks that I usually do, and that's because the images that I use here, I actually didn't find them online. I hired a photographer and a model and we shoot the images. That's why it's different. These were the images that we shot. This was the first one. As you can see, this is where we will put the frame. So again, just to remind you, this is the artwork, okay? And on the right part, we're going to have the angel girl, and then on the left part is the same girl but her devil version basically. As you can see here, I'm just holding this frame just as an example. It's in reality just a Donald Duck image, so yeah. I will replace it with something else after. And the second image is just the girl looking directly into your soul, into the camera I mean. I will also link for the images so that you can use them too in case you want to create something similar, but even if you do, make sure to tag me, okay? So anyway, let's go. So here we have our image, and without any filters and anything. The first thing I actually had to do is I went to camera raw filter. In the camera raw filter, I played with colors. As you can see, the image looks pretty nice. And if you look at the skin, it's very soft and smooth. And it kind of looks like it was drawn like an anime. The way I did is actually by decreasing the texture here. So for example, if you look here, texture, if we increase it, as you can see, it's very detailed. And if I decrease the texture, now it's not that detailed. And also I have here this detail part. You see noise reduction. If you just increase it to 100, what we're going to get is we're going to get rid of all the points and it's going to be very smooth. It's a very cool way to create this type of anime effect, I would say. And the last part was just, you know, to change the colors with changing the red colors, yellows, purples, and so on. So for example, if I just move them, as you can see, we get totally different colors. So for example, here if you look at the purples, I can make them cyan or I can make them very purple. Anyway, but I thought it's not pink enough, so I actually added some color balance effect on top of it to make it even pinkier. Color balance, just, you know, I just added some red here a little bit more, and boom. So if you look, boom, easy. Next step was this very cool overlay, and it's honestly just an image that I found online. This is the full image, as you can see. I just, you know, masked it, put it behind the girl and changed the blending mode, and I will put the link to that image as well for you. And now my favorite part, the eyes and the halo. So for example, if you just look here, a boom and a boom, and these are very pretty simple tricks basically. So the first one is just, you know, it's just a yellow color which I added some outer glow to, so boom, and also Gaussian blur. So if you look just a yellow color, if I add some Gaussian blur and outer glow effect, voila. I have thousands of tutorials for this outer glow thing, so I'm not gonna go into details here. Next thing here is this ellipse, and also basically the same thing, outer glow and Gaussian blur. I mean, and to create the ellipse itself, you need guess what? Ellipse tool. Wow. Genius, right? So you just go here, click right button and choose your ellipse tool, and voila. And then you just go here and then you just make sure there's no fill. You make sure there's like some kind of stroke color, maybe make it a little bit thicker, and boom, you got the ellipse. You see, easy. Yes, easy. I mean, if you know Photoshop, at least basic sense, easy, but if you don't know, of course it's going to blow your mind. So yeah, but this process is in general for people who are already familiar with at least something in Photoshop. So now if you look at this frame, for some reason it's drunk. I mean, it's not straight, you know, it's just, if you make a straight line here, so let me just show this to you. If you make a straight line here, as you can see, it's not straight. Why not straight? This caused me so much pain, this stupid drunk frame. Anyway, let me just remove this. The way I fixed it is very easy. Okay, I got drunk too. No, okay, I didn't. So what I did basically is I cut this frame here, this thing, and I just put it on top of it and just rotated it. So this is the image, boom. And what I did basically, I just cut only the frame, and then I just put it here and I rotated a bit just to make it straight. So let me go back so you can see what actually happened there. Boom. As you can see now it's much straighter. I just rotated it basically. And also added some color overlay because I wanted the mirror to be gray. I mean the borders of it to be gray. I don't know, I thought it's gonna look more like a mirror if it's gray. No logic really behind it. Next step was adding this image here, but of course let me go into details because it's not just an image, it's already with effects. So what happened here, okay? Do you think I know what happened here? I mean, I was drunk while creating this, so I have no idea how I did it. So I basically took the second image, which was this one, okay? And I just decided to put it inside this frame here. I added some color balance to change the color of the hair, and this is pretty simple, you know. I'm just using color balance to change the color of the hair, and I'm using mask here to make sure that the color changes specifically here. And if we go further, I added here these horns. I actually found them on Elements and Vato website, and it's unfortunate it's a paid website, but the cool thing is that, for example, if I go to 3D and search horn, and it's gonna show me some cool horns. For example, this is the one that I took. And the cool thing is that I can actually view it in 360 degree, which means I can rotate to it however I want to rotate to it. So for example, and I can just do this, boom, 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 I can rotate it. I can put it at the right angle, and then I can just click download this angle and boom. That's exactly how I got these horns. But here's the problem was that I had to put the horns somehow inside the hair. And as you can see, I had here some hairs going over the horns. And the way I did it is just using mask, obviously. So for example, if you just look here, I just deleted the part of the horn here, and because I did that, now it looks like the hair is going over the horn. In reality, it's behind the horn, but it's a visual lie. So I am a visual liar, my dear friends. But I mean, I guess you knew that, right? And we also need to make sure the horn is more or less similar color to the whole image. So I also added color balance to the whole to make it reddish, because she's going to be a devil, and the devil has red horns. Or are they black? Devil. Well, apparently they can be white too. What is this? Who is this guy? Such a cute blondie. Also, another difficult part here was that I actually had to, you know, make the hair go around the horn. So basically, when you do that, actually, theoretically here, you're supposed to have empty place, because when you put something inside the hair, first you get like a little bit of a hole here. So here I'm supposed to have something empty. So that's what I did. I actually added this type of thing here, and basically what is happening, the horn is coming out from here, the hair is going around it, and then we have here a little bit of empty space, and then the hair is connecting again here. And this is just a copy paste, I think, from the back or from her skin, I'm not sure, but anyway, I just added this thing here, and boom. So I made the background darker. What else did I do here? Oh yeah, the beautiful eyes. Obviously I just colored them black, but as you can see, not fully. I left the inside of the eye uncolored. So if you look here, boom, boom, and oh my god, I don't know why, but this black eye effect is so freaking amazing. I love it. And next we have the skin, obviously, and you will not believe how I created this skin. It's so crazy. I'm talking about this thing here. First of all, someone said it looks like a pizza. I disagree with you, okay? If you said it looks like a pizza, then I disagree with you. Don't argue with me. So anyway, it doesn't look like a pizza. Where do you see a pizza here, huh? I mean, I don't want to eat it. Do you want to eat it? If not, then it's not a pizza. Case closed. So, the way it was done, actually using cats. Yeah, you see? Yeah, I know, cats sounds crazy, but listen, buddy, okay? So, let me show you my secret trick. Where is the cat? Here. So basically this is a cat, and because the cat has this type of body skin, I don't know what this thing is called anyway, we can actually use it as an overlay to create a devil effect. I know, sounds crazy, but it worked, right? And the way I did is actually, for example, if you go and change the blending mode, let's say to overlay, it already starts looking pretty devilish, I would say. And after that, I just had to, you know, create a mask for this cat to make sure it's only on her face. And I also added a little bit of color overlay to make it reddish. And of course I actually had to do many other things, but that's the general idea behind it. So yeah, I used cats. I know, I'm crazy. So yeah, it's the skin of a cat, and what I did on top of it, I added another effect here, which is I don't know what the F is this. I told you I was drunk, I don't remember. Okay, I added some kind of spacey image on her face on top of the cat. I mean, I told you I was drunk, I have no idea why I did it, but it worked. So anyway, and this basically gives us this, you know, cool points and also makes it really nice. Next step was to make this whole thing a little bit darker using brightness contrast, so easy. And now let's go to the mirror effect, because right now it doesn't look like a mirror at all. So what I did here is I actually added this type of reflections, and this is just a stupid gradient, you know, and with gray, white, gray colors. And when you add it here and then just use some blending modes, as you can see, it looks like a reflection. That's exactly what we need. And the last part, finally, let me drink whiskey. Okay, so now the next part is actually to animate the left and right parts of our artwork using cool mobile applications. To animate the left part, first of all, to add these glitters, I used an app called Prequel. I did actually show in previous tutorials how to use that app. It's actually a pretty simple app that helps you to add some really cool effects on top of your artwork. To animate the right part, which is basically just adding these moving things, I used an app called MovePick, and it's a very easy app to use. You know, you just show what you want to animate and then you show what you want to freeze, and then the app just animates it for you and it makes it a move. And then you just go to Photoshop and you connect both parts. So you basically add two videos here and you mask them out. Basically you show the animation on the left video and then you show the animation on the right video using masks. And in Photoshop you can actually also create animations using timeline, and I have many tutorials on using timeline as well. I have a whole class on how to animate stuff in Photoshop. By the way, in case you didn't know, just let me show you so that you know. I have a class that teaches you how to create cool animations in Photoshop. I have also many other classes that shows you how to create cool animated projects using Photoshop and After Effects as well. And I mean, you can get this class, or you could actually go just to basically to the membership and get the membership and access all classes with just one monthly price, and you can start with a 50% discount, which is $9 for your first month. And this is all available on learnfromfred.com website, where I teach people how to create cool artworks and animations. Again, one membership, over 300 videos, over 60 projects that you will not find on YouTube. Basically just import them to Photoshop, and I also, as you can see, made it a little bit different color. I used again camera raw filter to make the colors even pinker. After that you just go to file, export and render video, and it becomes a video. So very simple. Okay, not that simple, but it's not that difficult. Okay, it may look difficult, but once you do everything step by step, it's going to be very easy for you. And again, the reason why I cannot show this art process as a detailed tutorial, because it took me many hours to complete this, which means it would take me even more hours to teach it. So yeah, that's why I don't have that much time, so I show it how I can, and I still hope it's very useful for you, my dear friends. I just love you. Make sure to turn on bell notifications so you don't miss my next crazy projects. Also, if you don't want to miss my short tutorials, check out my Instagram, Fred's Gallery, where I'm posting cool tutorial videos which are under 1 minute. Love you. Bye bye.